tell me about how you two got engaged.
It was actually supposed to be Zach's 30th birthday.
It was like super early, like 2 a.m. or something, and it just hit me. Like, woke up and I was like, oh, I've got her. And I started coordinating with her friends, her mom, other family members, stuff like that.
We had rented the boat, drove it to my uncle's house on the lake.
Got on the boat, literally got out of the little cove or whatever where the marina was at, and it started to look real bad. We make it maybe another, not even an eighth of a mile, and we have to stop under this like sketchy bridge, right?
Zach was like parallel parking on a boat he had never driven.
We are getting absolutely soaked because the wind's coming in on an angle, so there's nothing to keep us actually dry.
So we were stuck there for like an hour and a half.
We finally say, you know what, we've been here long enough, the rain's let up a little bit, let's just gun it, we'll go and we'll call it a day.
All of our friends were up at the house, and he had like dropped his hat when we were getting off the boat. He was like, wait, I dropped my hat, will you get it?
I put like an Uno reverse card in it. She like huffs and trots over there and snatches, like goes to pick it up, and Season's like, why is there an Uno card? And about the time she turns around for that, I'm on a knee and she goes, ah.
Then when I turned back around to go back to the house, he was down on one knee. So yeah, it was cute, actually.
A year and 2.5 months later, here we are. So. I had to go do some work up on my uncle's farm, help him out, tree had fallen. Borrowed some tools from my dad, brought them back after the day was over, and she just happened to be hanging out in the back of the shop.
I was down at his dad's shop. Zach came in and was like, oh, I'll just come in, say hey, be nice.
Walk in there and my dad's like, oh, hey, Micayla, meet Zach. Zach, this is Micayla. And I went, hey, what's going on? You know, just not thinking too much about it, and 2.5 hours later,
2.5 hours later, we were in a conversation.
Conversation started, and that was, I think, what really kind of sealed it to even be a potential friendship, because you never know how anybody is until you actually talk to him and get to discuss stuff and get to know him.
I always told myself that I would never date or marry someone shorter than me, so it was kind of like, I'm gonna write you off. But it actually wound up that he's hilarious, and he makes me laugh in the most weird and unforeseen situations, circumstances, whatever.
Hey, honey. Oh, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
While the commitment begins with the two of you, its effect radiates outwards. It touches your family and friends and ultimately all of society. When this commitment is seriously made and continuously fulfilled, it leads to the richest and most rewarding of human relationships. Marriage is a commitment in life where two people can find and bring out the very best in each other. From this moment forward, you will never be alone.
Kind of like the rock that I never knew I needed. Zach, I've spent my whole life looking for my other half, and you were, and continue to be my rock.
We started off, I guess you could call it as a rumor, because no, we're not dating, we're just friends, we're hanging out. I make these promises to you no longer as a rumor, a boyfriend, or even a fiance. I make these promises to you as your husband, best friend, and one day, father of our children.
That's all you. That's all you.
Oh, wow.
Tomorrow can bring the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all begins. It is now my honor to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Micayla, I promise to love you with all my heart and soul until my last breath. I promise to always be faithful. I promise to be there for you through the good times and the bad, just as you have been there for me. And I promise to always try to be a better man and husband tomorrow than I was today.
Doing all the things that new lovers do.
Can you tell me what you first thought of Micayla when you first met her?
Oh, she was gorgeous. I was like, wait, am I allowed to? Damn. But